Heraclitus's Doctrine of Change by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Heraclitus's Doctrine of Change, often encapsulated in the aphorism everything flows, posits that the essence of reality is characterized by perpetual transformation. This philosophical perspective stands in stark contrast to the static notions of being espoused by his predecessors, particularly Parmenides, who argued for the unchanging nature of existence. In this context, Heraclitus introduces the concept of flux, suggesting that stability is an illusion and that all entities are in a constant state of becoming. Heraclitus asserts that change is not merely an external phenomenon, but is intrinsic to the very fabric of reality. He famously states that one cannot step into the same river twice, illustrating the idea that both the river and the individual are subject to continuous alteration. This notion implies that identity is not a fixed attribute, but rather a dynamic process, wherein entities are defined by their relationships and interactions with one another. Consequently, the implications of this doctrine extend beyond mere physical transformations. They encompass the realms of thought, ethics, and social constructs, suggesting that all aspects of existence are similarly fluid. Furthermore, Heraclitus emphasizes the significance of opposites in the process of change. He posits that conflict and contradiction are essential to the unity of the cosmos, encapsulated in his assertion that strife is justice. This perspective highlights the interdependence of opposing forces, wherein the existence of one necessitates the presence of the other. For instance, the concepts of light and darkness or life and death are not merely dichotomous, but are instead interwoven, each giving rise to the other in a continuous cycle. This dialectical understanding of reality underscores the complexity of existence, wherein harmony emerges from the tension between oppositional forces. The implications of Heraclitus's doctrine extend into the domain of epistemology, challenging the foundations of knowledge itself. If reality is in a state of flux, then the pursuit of absolute truths becomes problematic. Knowledge, in this framework, is not a static repository of facts, but rather a dynamic process of engagement with the ever-changing world. Consequently, the act of knowing is characterized by a continual synthesis of experiences and insights, necessitating an adaptive approach to understanding. This perspective invites a reconsideration of the methodologies employed in the pursuit of knowledge, advocating for a more nuanced and flexible epistemological stance. In conclusion, Heraclitus's Doctrine of Change presents a profound challenge to traditional metaphysical frameworks, inviting a re-evaluation of the nature of reality, identity, and knowledge. By embracing the fluidity of existence and the interdependence of oppositional forces, one gains a deeper appreciation for the complexities inherent in the human experience. This philosophical inquiry not only enriches our understanding of the cosmos, but also lays the groundwork for subsequent philosophical explorations, including those of Plato, who would later grapple with the implications of change in his own metaphysical constructs.